Hello, good morning, friends. You have written your preliminary examination, General Studies, paper 1 you have written. Afternoon, you are going to write your CSET paper. So, the GS key you are going to release now. So, the first set of GS key I am going to speak. This part will consist of history and a map part, which is a part of geography that we are going to publish now. And as you all know, the questions are comparatively easy than the previous year. What will be the cutoff mark? You'll be curious to know. That and all we will inform you by the evening. We'll inform you. But first, let us see the key. It is very easy. So history questions. This is set B. Question paper set B. We have taken the questions. The question here is, consider the following statements about Rajaram Mohan Roy. See, the question are simply fundamental and based on logic only. Not much is required here to answer these questions. He possessed great love and respect for traditional philosophical system of the East. That statement is correct, because if you don't accept the statement, that means he is not respecting. While question solving itself, he has said, if you are not accepting the statement, that means he is going to be against. Abdillah. So he possessed great respect. That is correct. This statement is correct. Okay. So first statement is going to be correct. Second, he decided his countrymen to accept the rational and scientific approach and the principles of human dignity and social equality of all, and both are correct. So the statement is going to be, answer is going to be C, because both these statements are very simple statements, so they are correct. Next, so consider the following subjects with regard to the non-cooperation movement. Okay, non-cooperation movement, Gandhi observed certain principles. So here they are giving what are the things: boycott of law, courts, and foreign cloth. This is an important part of Gandhi's movement. That is correct. Observance of strict non-violence. Of course, non-violence means non-violence. What is strict, non-strict? There's no confusion here. Non-violence means non-violence. That's it. Some students are giving me a call and asking, sir, what is this strict? No, it is non-violence only. Retention of titles and honors without using them. No, he did not say retention. He said surrender of the titles. The title has to be surrendered. Okay, so this is wrong. Establishments of panchayats for settling disputes. So this is correct. Okay, retention of titles and honors without using them, that is wrong. So here answer is only 3 is going to be the answer. Okay, because here he is telling don't retain the titles, surrender the titles. Okay, next. So the irrigation device called Aragata. This question has been already asked in the preliminary. The same word Aragata. Ara means spokes, gata means pot. So it is an irrigation device where pot and spokes means wheel is used. So if you know the just translation of the word, you can use Ara means okay wheel with earthen pots which has got spokes. So this is the answer. 23. I mean set B. This is the answer. Next question number 24 in the set B. Who among the following rulers in the ancient India have assumed the title Mata Vilasa? If you have heard the word Mata Vilasa Prahasana is a book. In the class, normally when I teach, I used to give the name of the book Mata Vilasa Prahasana, the sport of drunkenness. That is the meaning of that. Mata Vilasa is Mahendra Varma 1. So the answer is A. He is a Pallava ruler, one of the first important ruler of the Pallava dynasties. So 24 answer is A. Simple. Next. Fahisan, the Chinese pilgrimage traveled to India during which of the Fahisan? Roughly Fahisan visited India around 400s. Okay, around 400 AD he visited India roughly. So the ruler who was in India by this time happens to be the Gupta ruler. So here if you see, Chandragupta II ruled from 375 to 415. Okay, AD. Okay. So if you use this, so answer is going to be Chandragupta II only. I need not have to explain anything. This is simple, fundamental NCERT questions. Okay. So the answer is going to be B only. Next. Next question number 26. Here it says that who among the following led a successful military campaign against the kingdom of Sri Vijaya, the powerful maritime state which ruled Malaya Peninsula? Malaya means outside India. If you had known some history, fundamental history, there are only 2 rulers. I think 2 periods in Indian history where the Indian rulers have gone outside the Indian territory and annexed. One is Chandragupta Maurya, which is in the ancient India. Another is the Chola rulers. Among the Chola, Raja and Rajendra, and this happens to be Rajendra Chola. So the answer is going to be C for this question. Simple. Next, with reference to the ancient India, 600 to 320, consider the following pairs here given. They have given some territories. Mahajanapadas they have given, rivers they have given. Asamka is one of the Mahajanapada which is existing in the present day Maharashtra. So Godavari is correct. Kamboja, if you see this Kamboja, it is located in the northern part of Punjab, I mean northern part of Pakistan, and northeastern part of Afghanistan. So this Vipas River, that is not the river which is not present there. So this is not going to be present. And Avanti Mahajanabda, that is also there in the central part of India. Avanti Mahajanabda is also restricted to Maharashtra and a part of Madhya Pradesh. So Mahanadi is in the far east. So this is not going to be the part. Kosala Sarayu, we all know. So answer is 1 and 2. So only 2 pairs are correct. Answer is B for this. Next, the first Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, he established a musical institution. Vishnu Digambar Pulskar, he happens to be an Hindustani musician. He established an institution in 1901. And the question is asked, where did he establish that? He established it in Lahore. Again, it is a factual question. He established in 1901, which is already given in the question, I guess. So the answer 28 is Lahore. Next. 29. Ashokan inscription suggests that the Pradishta, Rajuka, Yukta, they are all officers. Pradishta is like the present day collector. Rajuka is like a surveyor, somebody who surveys. This person is a tax collector. Tax collector. So Pradishta means definitely is not at the village level. Definitely is not going to be the head of the central committee, because in the central and all we have officers like Pani Adhikasha. Adhikasha, the word Adhikasha is in the central. So he is going to be the provincial administration. He is going to be the provincial, sorry, he is going to be the, okay, he is going to be the district level administration. District level, because in the provincial we have Yuvaraja. Yuvaraja means the children of the Rajas, the princes, they will be in the provinces. So the answer for this is B, district level administration. So collector, like in the present day district we are having, the same district level administration is continuing. 29, answer is B. Next, 30. Consider the following statement in respect to the non-cooperation movement. About non-cooperation movement, many questions have come here. The Congress declared attainment of Swaraj by all legitimate and peaceful means. That is correct. This statement has nothing to look into, read between the lines. Okay, they say we have to attain Swaraj. That is correct. Legitimate, peaceful means. This is in fact one of the goal introduced by Gandhi in the Nagpur annual session of the Indian National Congress in 1920. He modified the goal or aim of the Indian National Congress to this one. First statement is correct. It was to be implemented in stages, with the civil disobedience movement and non-payment of the taxes to be the next stage. Because if you look at the Gandhi's movement, non-cooperation movement is the stage 1. Civil disobedience is going to be the stage 2. First, they are not going to cooperate. If that movement is failing, then they are going to go withdraw the salt taxes, withdraw any taxes for that matter. So the non-payment of taxes is going to be level 2. So the Gandhi movement is going to be in the stages only. It is going to be in the phases. Okay, it is going to be in stage. So both the statements are correct. Answer both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Next, consider the following countries. Okay, we have a list of countries which we are given, and a simple question. Okay, Andes Mountains, we all know the Andes Mountains is located in South America, in the southwestern part of America, oriented towards the north and the south. Here they are asking which are the countries the Andes Mountain pass through, how many of the above countries. So Brazil, if you see, it is in the east of South America. So Brazil should not be the answer. Okay, Paraguay also, it is in the east of South America, south of South America, Paraguay. So the 2 should not come. So if the 2 is not there, answer only going to be 4. Okay, only 4 is the answer for this. So 42, only 4. Next, consider the following water bodies. Though how many of them does the equator pass? Equator passes through water bodies. Sometimes questions used to come. Equator passes through which are the countries, seas, etc. This time the lakes they have given. These are the lakes which are present here. Okay. If you see, if you look into the map, this is a factual question. If you look into all this, so equator doesn't pass through any of the lakes which are given. So answer is none. Answer is D. 43 is D. Next, 46. Consider the following statement. Statement on the amount of dust particles in the atmosphere is more in subtropical and the temperate areas than the equatorial and the polar regions. We all know polar regions there is no dust particle. Equatorial regions, because of the thick vegetation, because of the heavy rainfall, there is no dust particles. More dust particles will be in the subtropical region. This is a known fact. So the first statement is correct. Subtropical and the temperate areas have less dry winds. No, it is not less. It has got dry, but it has got more. Okay. So the first statement is only correct. So if that is the case, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is not correct. Answer is C for this. Okay, 46 question, answer is C. Next, consider the following statement. It's a very fundamental question. If you see how the questions are based on very simple simple intelligence. Without the atmosphere, okay, if there is no atmosphere, temperature would be well above the freezing point everywhere on the earth surface. Atmosphere is acting as a moderating effect. It is having a moderating effect. Correct. Whenever the temperature is going to be high, it will ensure that it will not be too high. Whenever the temperature is low, it will ensure that it will not be too low. That is called a moderation effect. Here, the statement is given without the atmosphere, temperature would be well below freezing point everywhere. No, this is not everywhere. No. Whenever there is high temperature without the atmosphere, like in the moon, if you see, when the moon, one side facing the sun in the day, the temperature is going to be too high. In the night, the temperature is going to be too low because there is no atmosphere in the moon. The same thing phenomena is followed here. Sorry. So the first statement here is wrong because I have given it everywhere. It is given it everywhere. Heat absorbed when trapped with atmosphere maintains our planet's average temperature. This we all know. Okay, this is correct. Atmospheric gases like carbon dioxide and particularly good at absorbing, trapping, that also is the answer. So for example, if you remove this, one is not the answer, means all this will be going. Okay, this has got one. Answer is only D. Simple. Okay. Next, sedition has become a religion. The famous statement given by Gandhi. Gandhi has used the word sedition many times. When it has become a famous statement, this during the time of publicly violating the salt law. Okay, this is during 1930s. So if you don't know the statement directly, you can use your some common sense. Champaran Satyagraha is 1917. Too early for Gandhi to make this statement. Sir, Quit India movement, launching of the Quit India movement is too late in 1942. Gandhi could not have made this statement too late in his life. So this is not an answer. This is not an answer. Answer should be in only of these two things. Third, in round table, what is the point in Gandhi making the speech in the round table conference? So publicly violating the salt line, then this answer. So answer is B for this. So 91, answer is B. Next, the famous female figurine known as the dancing girl found at Mohenjo-daro is made of what? Simple. It is a bronze image. It is a bronze statue. And also this is a bronze age civilization. This is an Indus Valley civilization. Harappan civilization, we use the word bronze age, bronze. So bronze is the answer. If you would have made this mistake, if you are not making these types of questions wrong, definitely it is going to be a problem for you. Okay. Next, 93. Who provided legal defense to the people arrested in the aftermath of Chawi Charu incident? We all know on the February 1922, Chawi Charu incident has happened. I do not want to go very deep because this is not going to be a discussion of these two questions. I'm just going to give an answers. But February 1922, Chawi Charu incident happened. Somebody has to give a defense to these people who committed this Chawi Charu incident. Okay, the answer happens to be C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. Motilal Nehru. So answer is going to be A. 93. Answer is going to be A. 94. Subsequent to which of the following events, Gandhi, who considered opposed untouchability and appealed for his eradication from all spheres, decided to include upliftment of untouchables? Gandhi from when? From 1930s only. From 1930s, he started the magazine also. Harijan also he started only after 1930s. So the significant event in this 1930s happens to be the Puna Pact, okay, which was signed by Gandhi and B.R. Ambedkar on the aftermath of the announcement of communal award. So this is the sequentiation. This is 1932. So the Puna Pact is the answer. So 94, answer is A. Next, 95. Consider the following fruits. So all these fruits were introduced by the Portuguese only. The Portuguese introduced a lot of things in India, including some of the fruits. So papaya, pineapple, guava, all these were introduced by the Portuguese. They originally belonged to America. These fruits originally belong to, okay, they belong to America. So they introduced this. So all the three are the answer. 95, all the three. Next, this is the simplest of all questions. Who among the following was the founder of self-respect movement? E.V.R. Periyar, E.V. Ramasamy Nayakar, Thandai Periyar, it is popularly called as Thandai Periyar. So 98, answer is A. Okay, so that's it. So we come to the end of the session. This is the part 1. Part 2, the videos will be continuing. Thank you. All the very best.